Intro. Scene opens with upbeat music and visuals of bustling tech environments, people collaborating, and AI applications in action. Narrator, welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that's reshaping the landscape of technology, building a scalable AI workflow. From data ingestion to production-ready deployment, and all the way to automated monitoring, we're going to cover how you can create an efficient AI pipeline that not only meets your current needs but can also grow with you. So, whether you're a seasoned data scientist or just starting out, stick around as we unfold the essential steps to streamline your AI projects. Transition to topic introduction. Narrator, AI has become an integral part of various industries, but the journey from an idea to a fully functional, scalable model can be daunting. The complexity of handling vast amounts of data, ensuring data quality, maintaining model performance, and providing continuous monitoring can overwhelm even experienced teams. That's why having a well-defined AI workflow is crucial. Let's break it down step by step. Section 1: Data Ingestion. Narrator, the first step in our AI workflow is data ingestion. This is where it all begins. Data is the lifeblood of any AI system, and the quality and quantity of the data you collect can have a significant impact on your model's performance. So, how do we handle this? Cut to visuals of various data sources such as databases, APIs, and IoT devices. Narrator, data can come from a multitude of sources. You might be pulling data from databases, APIs, web scraping, or even IoT devices. Regardless of the source, you must ensure that your ingestion process is robust and flexible enough to handle various formats and structures. This is where ETL, extract, transform, load becomes essential. Scene shifts to a graphical representation of ETL. Narrator, in the extraction phase, you gather data from disparate sources. The transformation phase involves cleaning, normalizing, and structuring the data to make it suitable for analysis. Finally, in the load phase, you store the data in a reliable database or data lake, making it accessible for the next stages of your workflow. Section 2: Data Preparation. Narrator, once you have ingested your data, it's time for data preparation. This step is crucial because even the best algorithms can't compensate for poor quality data. Data preparation involves various tasks, such as handling missing values, removing duplicates, and feature engineering. Show visuals of data cleaning and feature engineering. Narrator, feature engineering, in particular, is where you can make a real difference. By selecting the right features and transforming them to highlight important patterns, you can significantly improve the performance of your models. Techniques like one-hot encoding, normalization, and scaling can help you in this phase. Section 3: Model Development. Narrator, now that our data is clean and ready, we move on to model development. This is where the magic happens. Depending on your data and the problem you're trying to solve, you'll need to choose the right algorithms. Are you working on a classification problem? You might go with logistic regression or decision trees. For regression tasks, linear regression or support vector regression could be your go-to options. Display visuals of different algorithms and their use cases. Narrator, it's also essential to consider model performance metrics. Accuracy, precision, recall, and F1 scores are just a few examples that can help you evaluate how well your model is performing. Remember to split your data into training, validation, and test sets to ensure your model is not overfitting. Section 4: Hyperparameter Tuning. Narrator, the next step in our workflow is hyperparameter tuning. This step might be tedious, but it's critical for improving your model's performance. Hyperparameters are the configurations that help your model learn better, such as learning rates, batch sizes, and the number of layers in a neural network. Show a graphical representation of hyperparameter tuning. Narrator, you can use techniques like grid search or random search to find the best combination of hyperparameters. Alternatively, more advanced methods like Bayesian optimization can also be employed to streamline this process. The goal is to find the sweet spot where your model performs optimally. Section 5: Model Evaluation. Narrator, after you've trained your model, it's time for evaluation. This step is crucial to understand how your model will perform in a real-world setting. Always test your model on unseen data to get an accurate measurement of its generalization capability. Display visuals of confusion matrices and ROC curves. Narrator, utilizing confusion matrices, ROC curves, and other evaluation metrics will give you a clear picture of your model's strengths and weaknesses. It's essential to assess not just accuracy, but also whether it meets the business requirements and ethical standards. Section 6, Deployment. Narrator, now that we have a well-trained model, it's time to deploy it into production. This is where things can get complicated. Your deployment strategy should ensure that the model can serve predictions efficiently and handle varying loads. Show visuals of cloud services and containerization. Narrator, consider using cloud services like AWS, Google Cloud, or Azure for scalability. Containerization technologies like Docker can facilitate seamless deployment and scaling of your model by creating a consistent environment across development and production stages. Narrator, moreover, you might want to set up an API to allow other applications to interact with your model. RESTful APIs are a popular choice for serving machine learning models, enabling easy integration. Section 7, Automated Monitoring. Narrator, with your model deployed, the journey doesn't end there. Continuous monitoring is essential to ensure that your model remains effective over time. This step often gets overlooked but is crucial for maintaining performance and reliability. Display visuals of monitoring dashboards. Narrator, automated monitoring involves tracking various metrics like model performance, input data quality, and system health. This ensures that you can catch issues early and make necessary adjustments. Tools like Prometheus or Grafana can help you set up monitoring dashboards to visualize performance metrics. Narrator, additionally, you should implement a feedback loop. This means that as new data comes in, it should be used to retrain and update your model periodically. This can help maintain the model's relevance and accuracy as underlying patterns in data change. Section 8, Continuous Learning and Improvement. Narrator, the final step in our scalable AI workflow is continuous learning and improvement. The AI landscape is ever evolving, and your model should evolve with it. Keeping up with the latest research, technologies, and best practices is vital for maintaining a competitive edge. Show visuals of team brainstorming and attending workshops. Narrator, encourage a culture of learning within your team. Participate in workshops, online courses, and conferences to stay updated on new techniques, tools, and methodologies. The field of AI is rapidly advancing, and continuous improvement will help you harness its full potential. Section 9, Conclusion. Narrator, in summary, building a scalable AI workflow requires careful planning and execution. From data ingestion to production-ready deployment and automated monitoring, each step plays a vital role in ensuring the success of your AI projects. By following these steps, you'll not only create a robust AI pipeline but also position your organization to adapt and thrive in a data-driven future. Scene shifts to a closing montage of AI applications in various industries. Narrator, thank you for joining us today. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more content, and share it with your network. What challenges do you face in building AI workflows? We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Until next time, keep innovating and pushing the boundaries of what's possible with AI. Outro music fades out.